welcome to room F120 for back to school night today. And welcome to my World History and Geography 1 class for the 2021-2022 school year. And my name is Miss Fu. So let me introduce a little bit about myself. I'm actually from this Northern Virginia area. I am from Fairfax, Virginia. Have been living here my whole entire life, and I actually went to George Mason University for my undergrad and graduate studies as well. I think we are very fortunate to be in this DC area because before the pandemic, I love to spend my time on the weekends in the DC area visiting museums and government buildings and historical places. And I guess as a history teacher here, it's not an unusual thing that I like to actually really explore museums. For our world history class, I do have high expectations from my students. I always encourage students to try their best and ask for help when needed. I know that history is not for everybody. Not everyone likes it. It's not their favorite subject, but we are going to try to make it a fun year and a fun time. In our class, I'm going to incorporate a lot of group activities, reading activities, stations activities, collaborative work so that students get to know each other and have a little bit of fun in my class. So just want to give everybody a general rundown of World History 1 here. Some of the major topics that will be covered in our World History and Geography class will be ranging from prehistory to river valley civilizations, ancient Middle East, India and China, ancient Greece, ancient Rome, the Byzantine Empire and Russia, Islamic world, early Middle Ages, the late Middle Ages, the Renaissance, Africa, the Americas, and as well as Asia. Our grading and expectations for this class will be actually listed in the class syllabus, and that can be accessed on Schoology for further details. Assessments will actually be given at the end of each unit here, so I hope that students are able to make sure that they are saving their work in our class and study guides and all of those materials that we do in class. And for homework, those reading reviews will also be helpful. If students are completing them, they can actually be helpful study tools for the assessment at the end of the unit. So assessments may come in the form of a multiple choice, with having multiple choice questions. There may be essays on there, short answers, and it may also include projects as well. There will be a cumulative activity, or SWL, at the end of the year that may take place during fourth quarter, and this may be used for earning the verified credit for this course. And more details will be given to students during third and fourth quarter. In our World History class here, I love history, and I hope my students do so too. And I know that history is not everyone's favorite subject, and that's okay. But I encourage that students ask me questions, and please always feel free to reach out for me to get any support that I can provide so that your child can actually succeed in my class. So please do encourage them to come after school, to reach out to me, or to even visit me during third period flip-flop intervention time. Those are great opportunities for students to catch up on work, make up work, retake tests, or ask me any questions on their current lessons. So students should bring classwork, homework, and essential materials and laptop to every class, especially when our class will be a mixture of materials that we work in class using hard copies, which will be available to students at the beginning of class, but also many of our activities and handouts will also be posted on Schoology. So since we are working digitally quite extensively this year, it is important that students bring their laptop charged and fully charged to class so that it can be ready to be used when we need it. Students need to keep up with the reading assignments as well. That is going to be assigned to students, and I give them pretty much in packets there for the quarter. They have the option of completing that, and it will be useful for them to prepare for their unit tests as well. Class expectations, it's fairly simple here and easy to follow as long as they are following right directions and participating in class, being respectful of one another, finishing their work, and completing all necessary materials. I think we're going to have a great year, and so please do highly encourage students to participate in class, and as well as ask for support anytime throughout the lesson, after the lesson, so that they can succeed in my class. definitely want parent involvement, so please do check your student SIS account regularly. I will be updating activities that we do in class, assessment grades and homework grades and all of that on SIS regularly, so please do check your student SIS account on Parent View in order to get the latest update on your student's grade in my class. And we will also be mainly using Schoology, and so please know that important information and reminders will actually be posted on there for parents to access as well. And of course, with our materials that we are doing in class, they are also placed in specific unit folders that students and parents can access and see. And of course, you can always contact me with any concerns. Email and phone number will be listed on the syllabus, and I've also sent out a blast announcement in the update section of my class on Schoology, so please feel free to send me an email or give me a call if you have specific questions or concerns about my class or your child's progress. Realize that this is just a short presentation here, a quick update to let you all know how my class operates. But if you have further questions or any specific questions about your child in my class, please feel free to always reach out. Please do not hesitate to contact me. I am more than happy to answer any of the questions or concerns that you may have. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your back to school night, and looking forward to actually knowing and working with your child for this wonderful school year. So for World History and Geography 1 class, we are going to be using the orange textbook, and this is our online textbook page here. Students have also been given the option of signing up for the hard copy of the textbook. But if they're online, here you can see on the front page, they can access the different chapters of the textbook as they scroll up and down there in the student edition. So if they click on chapter 1 here with the Rise of Civilizations Prehistory, they can actually get to the chapter opener. They place in time some of the pages of the textbook, and if they click on lesson 1, they should be able to get to the first part of the reading in chapter 1 here. So it does not give you specific textbook pages, but as they move through the sliders of page 1, 2, and 3, they're able to follow along with the major topics of learning here. And so this is pretty much our online textbook. So just a few quick reminders here if students are actually absent for the day, coming in late or leaving early for the day. The main office would need to be notified for that in order to give me a pass and let me know the student is here or leaving early. And so it is very important that you have that updated with the main office the day that the student is going to be out. So if student for any reason needs to be out for the day, or if they have missed anything in class, they are able to access our Schoology page. And so this is our main page here. And all of our major topics have been divided or organized into unit topics in folders. And so if students click on the first unit folder there, they should be able to see certain activities for the day that have been posted and updated. This includes PowerPoints, YouTube lessons we do in class, classwork activities, homework activities, reading assignments, and textbook pages and PDF files are also going to be added on here. So students have multiple ways of accessing their learned materials. They can come to me the day after, or they can definitely access Schoology for the latest materials that we are doing in class. And lastly, thank you for watching my video. I appreciate it very much, and please feel free to contact me there, and have a great night.